Fiji Village on record. I'm Vijay Narayan here in the Fiji Village newsroom. Good afternoon. And from the desk here, there's been a lot of talk in relation to whether or not the declaration of a state of emergency will be done by the Prime Minister. What does it mean for the country and for the people of the country? With the discussions underway, should the Prime Minister take this step or not, based on the current joint police and military operations dealing with the drug crisis? And the question remains on whether this is necessary, as the police and the Republic of Fiji military forces are successfully carrying out their work so far. Although no decision has been made, many people are still wondering what happens during a state of emergency and what effects it can have on the people and on the country as a whole. Now, having a state of emergency can result in the curtailing of selected rights of the members of the public. Curfews can be imposed, movements can be restricted, large gatherings can be stopped that would affect upcoming events like the municipal elections. There can be arbitrary detentions, media freedom can be affected, and there can be an impact on business and tourism. Under the Constitution, the Prime Minister may, on the recommendation of the Commissioner of Police and the Commander of the Republic of Fiji Military Forces, declare a state of emergency in Fiji or in a part of Fiji, and may make regulations relating to the state of emergency if there are reasonable grounds to believe that the security and safety of all or part of Fiji is threatened, and it is necessary to declare a state of emergency to deal effectively with the threatening circumstances. Now, if the declaration of a state of emergency is made when Parliament is sitting, the Prime Minister must, within 24 hours upon making the declaration, refer the declaration to Parliament for confirmation of the declaration. If the declaration of a state of emergency is made when Parliament is not sitting, the Speaker of Parliament must, within 48 hours upon the making of the declaration, seek confirmation of the declaration from the members of Parliament through such measures of communication as necessary. Now, if a majority of the members of Parliament confirm the declaration of the state of emergency, it shall remain in effect for 1 month and may be renewed by a further vote in Parliament. And again, a majority of the members of Parliament have to say yes to the declaration of a state of emergency. If the majority of the members of Parliament do not confirm the declaration, then the declaration and any actions taken under the declaration shall be deemed to have no effect. We have approached the Police Commissioner, Rusete Tunravu, and Army Commander Major General Chone Kaloni Wai. They're yet to respond. Earlier this afternoon, we also spoke to the National Federation Party leader, Professor Biman Prasad, and he says the work that the military and the police are doing is producing good results as part of the joint operations in addressing the drug issue, and he thinks there is no need for a declaration of a state of emergency. While speaking to Fiji Village News, Professor Prasad says we would not want to send wrong signals that would affect the whole country and the economy as a whole. He says tourism will also be affected if there is a state of emergency. He says if the military and police feel they need additional powers to deal with the situation, that can be done quite easily through legislative changes, and that can be done quickly by Parliament to give extra powers to the police and military if there is a need for those powers. Professor Prasad says that again means that the declaration of a state of emergency is not necessary in Fiji right now. That's the latest so far. Stay with us for developments. For Fiji Village News, I'm Vijay Narayan.